today we're going to be starting with the Captain. Captain, fun character, not super hard, but can be, because generally with him, you don't want to load up on weapons like you do every other character. So you do have that 60% XP gain for every free weapon slot you have. So you do start with 360% XP. Well, reality, 300%, because you do need a single weapon. But you do get 100% stat gains from each level that you get. But it takes more XP to level up, and enemies get stronger by 2% health and 2% damage at the end of each wave. So let's see. Today, I think I'm going to start with. We'll start with something a little bit easier. You know, we'll try the SMG. I do like the SMG. It is a good, fast weapon, and you can really get the damage ramped up on the Captain. So we will definitely start with this and just kind of see how we can go. As always, the first wave, just run around trying to kill as many of these enemies, picking up as many materials as we can. Hopefully we get a tree. Maybe we get lucky, get a free item. Then again, we never really do. All right, so here I'm probably going to just start with a little harvesting if I can. Well, I didn't find harvesting, so we'll take some luck. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be just looking for maybe one more SMG. I like to get to 3. If possible, I like to have 3 weapons for at least the first 7 to 8 waves on this. We'll take that coupon. It's always good to take a coupon, even on the first wave. Never pass up coupons. Or if you can't buy it, at least lock it in. Alright, let's go to wave 2 with my 2 SMGs. So, still got plenty of XP gain. And that's one of the things we will worry about is anytime we see a Scar, Peacock, Celery Tea, anything that increase my XP gain, I will be taking those, because a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be getting is through stat boosts. That's where these level up boosts is where all of my damage, there's a tree, all my damage is going to be coming up. Alright, let's see, didn't get any harvesting, so I'll take the range damage. Range damage is gonna be huge on this. So it's definitely gonna be good. I can actually think of one character that passes on the coupon. What character would pass on? Well, the demon is the only character that I know of that would pass on the coupon, and that's because they don't use money. Taking my 3rd SMG, let's go to wave 3. I did not even buy anything. Or no, I bought the SMG. Yeah, Demon is also welcome in, Daybreak. It's good to see you. How did your stream go today? I wasn't able to catch it, unfortunately. So I do apologize. But yeah, the Demon is the only character that I know of that I would pass on the coupon, just because it doesn't make sense. The coupon still provides a discount for it. It just takes a bit for it to be seen. And it went well enough. That's good to hear. I'm glad your stream went well. What game were you playing, if I could ask? Let's see. Definitely take a little more range damage. Ooh, there's my harvesting. Finally got my first little bit of harvesting. And we will take the Scar. Let's see. And see. Lock in that lure, because that'll be good. Take another SMG, and we'll just combine it there. Let's see if I can't roll for another SMG. There we go. Yeah, the coupon, I mean, it does provide a discount. I mean, 5%. Would probably equal 1 life, like, once you get to the later waves. But it's definitely one that I can't, I don't see it being super useful, or one that I wouldn't really prioritize. You played Once Upon a Galaxy at the start, and then Auto Battle, ooh, pay attention. An Auto Battler success for Storybrook devs, and then I won. Then when I won day 2 of the monthly tournament, I switched to Golden Sun 2. Oh, how fun. I've heard about the Once Upon a Galaxy because I saw the stream where you were teaching your mom to play, so that was pretty cool. I've never heard of Golden Sun 2. I'm gonna have to look that up. Let's see. Read this. I'll take a little more luck. Combine you, we'll take you. Ooh, there's a blue SMG. We'll definitely be taking that. And then definitely going to be taking that piercing damage because I am going to be getting piercing. Let's go to wave 5. But that's cool that you won a tournament. That's pretty bad. Or, I'm sorry, not pretty bad. I was about to say pretty badass, and then it just came out as pretty bad, and I do apologize. No, that's pretty cool. Golden Sun is a JRPG on the GBA, third game on the DS. Oh, okay. That's why it sounded familiar. That's not a, oh, what am I thinking? It's not like a tactics-like game, is it? It sounds so familiar. Maybe it is like tactics-like. I can't think. Not think of anything right now. Mainly because I did not have a Game Boy Advance when I was young. It is not. Okay, I'm thinking of a different game then. Golden Sun. I gotta look this up. Oh yes, okay, no, this looks familiar. Okay, yeah, no, that looks familiar. Yeah, no, that's I'm thinking of oh, what is it? The characters who they actually ended up being in Smash Bros. It was Roy and something. I can't think of it. We'll take a free Blazemander, take some speed, take some more harvesting, take some health, take you, take the pumpkin, take the ugly tooth, and there's another coupon. There's some range damage. We'll lock you guys in. Let's go to wave 6. Fire Emblem. That's it. Thank you, Daybreak. Yeah, I remember. I couldn't remember the exact name, but that's why I kind of got. That's why I was just like, oh, it's 2 words, and it's, you know, sun is like fire. One of the Golden Sun characters ended up in Smash Bros. As an assist program. Oh, that's fun. I do like that. What they've done with the Smash Bros. With that, like, you know, they tied in a lot of the different franchises into the like the characters that you can actually play. Like, I can't remember. Like, they started, like, the latest one. They really went off base. Ooh, I might be dead. Yeah, I'm not. That was a good warm-up run. The Golden Sun was made by the people who brought Waluigi into the world. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Waluigi, Wario, 2 very iconic characters that I absolutely love. But that makes sense. Yeah, no, a lot of those old Nintendo games were created by, they're not in-house studios, but they're definitely studios that focused on Nintendo only. Alright. Oof, that was an interesting start to a run. Well, not really an interesting start. It was still a good run. But we're going to try the double barrel shotgun. But what was I going to say? Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen that game, Golden Sun, but I've never played it, mainly because I do like to play JRPGs. I just don't have a lot of time to do it nowadays. Camelot Studios, the devs made the Shining series, and when working with Nintendo, got sent to the Mario Sports Gulag. Ooh, that sucks. When they had double tennis as something to do, they needed to make a partner for Wario, and none existed. There's my harvesting. Yeah, that I can see. Ooh, I'll take a little bit of Scar, lock you in, and then we'll lock that Lost Duck in for some luck. That makes sense. I mean, it definitely. Cause I remember when Wario came out. Oh, I can't remember the exact game he started in, but I mean, yeah, he was just like a weird, like, oh, this is the opposite of Mario, and then like all of a sudden Waluigi was there one day, and I'm just like, wait, what? And then, but no, seeing him being his tennis doubles definitely makes sense. We'll take a little speed. For some more harvesting. Ooh, 10% crit. Definitely not going to pass up on that. Let's see. Loot Worm might be helpful. Yeah, we'll take the Loot Worm. Let's go to wave 3. I know Wario had the WarioWare games. Yeah, he had a, he actually had his own game series on the Game Boy called Super Wario Land, which Super Wario Land 2, I think, was the really famous one. And I had that game, and I loved it to death. But yeah, I don't remember exactly what game he first appeared in. I kind of wish to know now. Wario, I know it was Wario Land. Wario first appearance. Oh, he was in Super Mario Land 2: The Six Golden Coins, which is back in 1992. Dang. Definitely one of those Japanese-only games. Anyways, if you enjoy JRPGs, I recommend Golden Sun. Yeah, I'll have to check it out one of these days. If I have time. I have so many games I want to play, it's so hard to find time to do stuff. Definitely take that range damage. The story might not be told the best, but it's really well put together with puzzle dungeons and pretty in-depth combat system. Very cool. Yeah, the dungeons, puzzles are pretty cool, but if they don't have a good combat system, then sometimes the game kind of sucks. That is what's turned me off of some JRPGs, is they'll try to put little weird nuances in the combat system, and it's just like, I don't want to learn this. I just want to do like a Final Fantasy style where it's just like, okay, just attack or pick magic or something like that. Take the Lost Duck, take the Loot Worm, we'll take the bag, lock in that shotgun, and we'll leave the rat alone for now. Yeah, I know. I mean, to be fair, some of the battle systems that I've seen in some JRPGs are pretty neat. Legend of Legaia was one of them. That was a battle system where they kind of put like a turn-based. How can I put this? I don't want to say like a turn-based fighter, but that was an interesting game for me to play. To be fair, I loved playing it too. If you watch GDQ, a couple remixes from the Golden Sun OST pop up here and there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I do watch GDQ. I actually love watching GDQ. Fun show to watch. In fact, that was 2 months ago that they had Awesome Games Done Quick. So they won't have, I know they just did Femme Fatales, so they won't do Summer Games Done Quick until July, so won't be able to see too much on there. But yeah, no, I always love watching GDQ. Take some attack speed, a little more harvesting. All right, shotgun, let's combine you away. Take another shotgun to combine. I guess another shotgun to combine. Let's see, there is another shotgun, might as well lock you in. Let's go to wave 5. Yeah, no, I always, they have some pretty good music on the GDQ. That's always fun to see the remixes that they make. I had a thought in my mind and it just went away. Oh well. Yeah, I will say one of the fun things I love about GDQ is watching the Metroid randomizers or the Metroid races. Those have been the most fun to watch over the last few years. Mainly because I'm a big Metroid fan, but God, it's always fun to watch that show just to see all. And I will say, as someone who is a software engineer, watching speed runs of games like GDQs and things like that always adds an extra layer of fascination to me, because I always try to look. Whenever I play a game, I just try to play the game, but I also have that analytical side of my mind that's just like, how do they build this? Like, how do they build the walls? How are they testing everything? Like, did they make sure they tested every single pixel of every single corner? And then you go watching them, like some speedrunner explains, like, oh yeah, and if you run up to this wall and jump 10 times, you can get just that right pixel where you can do a double jump and then clip out of bounds, and then you can run to the end of the level, and then you're done. And part of me is just like, wow, that's fascinating. And then the developer side of me is just like, oh, you just skipped someone's a month of work. Someone took a month to make that, and you just skipped all of it. And I get a little sad inside. I recommend looking at Golden Sun runs from GDQ, but they do not do glitchless Lamau. Yeah, no, glitchless is fun, but I know some of those JRPGs, to do a glitchless run is can be like a 10-15 hour run, which is just insane. Which there's another stream I follow. It's called what's it called? Really, really Longathon or something. Let me see if I can find it. Oof. Oh, it's not out, it's not live. Usually they do replays. Oh yeah, really really long, really longathon, which is they do nothing but really long speed runs, and it's fun. One of those spells that lets you retreat from the dungeon creatively called Retreat, which has a mana cost. One of the spells that lets you, yeah, that's always fun too. Like it's like the magic that's just like escape, and it's just like, oh, what does this do? Oh, you escape. Oop, I paused the game. If you try to quick cast it without the mana, it uses it. It fucks with the coordinates of doors and dungeons and where they lead. See, that stuff's fascinating. It's like, how did people figure that out? Taking the Blazemander. Sorry, I'm jumping around. We're having a conversation. I'm jumping back to the game. Double barrel shotgun. Take the corrupted shard. Let's get some wow, I already got a cursed shotgun. Okay. Definitely take that cursed shotgun. Take the HP regen. We'll take the bait just for more damage, and let's go to wave 6. Crazy luck with that roll. Oh yeah, I know. That's I got one curse, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, here you go. Here's your cursed item. But actually no. No, corrupted shard gives you. Oh no, it is only one curse. But yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's fascinating how people find the exploits that they use with speedrun. Mainly because like I don't take the time to try to find exploits. I just play the game how like developers intended to be played. Because again, I do like to see like the different aspects of like someone spent time to build this, and I want to enjoy it how they try to enjoy it. Or how they intended for me to enjoy it. That's why I also don't start a game with mods. Like a lot of people have asked me, like, "Oh, you've played? Why don't you put mods in like Fallout 4 or something?" It's just like, well, when I first played through Fallout 4, I wanted to enjoy it how it's supposed to be played, and then I'll come back and mod it later. Definitely taking the lead. There's more damage. Let's get some armor just for survivability because I don't have any health. Ugly Tooth, we'll take another shotgun. Take a rat, because I do love me a good rat. There's some crit. Ooh, I want all of this. Let's start with the celery tea. And we'll keep the others locked in just to pick them up later. The DS Golden Sun is potentially the most broken movement-wise. New features have new potential to fuck up, so the touchpad movement wasn't tested as well as it could have been. That's interesting, yeah. And to be fair, with a lot of those games, you also got to wonder how much of that was just crunch from the higher up, so they weren't able to fully test out. God, I can't tell you how many times I've had to skip some testing on some software because I had to hit a deadline, which in my line of work is definitely not a good thing. And we're just going to shut up there because I don't want to expose myself to problems. And sorry, I'm going to focus just a little bit because I don't have any regen. I really don't want to die because I cursed shotgun and we're dead. Ah, that's too bad. That was a good run. I like the shotguns. I've only had like 1 or 2 successful shotgun runs, but man, that's it. Kind of a crappy thing. Gonna fold these over so we get that doesn't look good. The crunch probably was there from the game being given the green light near the end of the DS life cycle. Yeah, that's always a hard thing too. At the end of the day, it's like it's a race against the clock. I mean, it's always a race against the clock with the corporate lifestyle. So like the devs and everybody, the testers, they want to take their time to make sure the game's perfect, but then you have the executives who want to get the game out so you can start making money back. So it's a good balance of what you have to do. But yeah, when you got a console that's coming to the end of the life cycle, that's so hard. That's why I didn't like what they did with like Cyberpunk 2077, where they rushed it out to. I mean, well, first off, they rushed it out just to rush it out, but they also tried to hit the PlayStation 4 which that was at the, I mean, the PlayStation 5 was already out, so that was at the end of the life cycle. It's like they should not have done that. It's always hard to really find a good like balance of like push out fast and then actually make sure everything's working. Let's see. Two good warm-up runs. Now we're gonna get serious. Do you listen to video essays on video games? I do. I do enjoy video essays on video games. Those are fun to listen to while I work. Don't necessarily pay attention to it all, but I do enjoy, like, I think the last one I watched was it was on the was it the Donkey Kong or the Tetris controversy, like way back when, where they found out like the guy was cheating, the champion was cheating this whole time. That was always interesting. Let's see, what do I want to try? Let's try the spear. I haven't done a good spear run. Yeah, no, I do enjoy a good video essay or a documentary about a game. I'd recommend Modular, then. He has a series on one of the first Western RPG series, Ultima. Oh, yeah, Ultima is a good... I've never played it, but it was definitely one of those games that made Western gaming popular. And a bunch of other videos. I'll have to check them out. Because, yeah, I do love a good video essay. There's my harvesting. Let's see. See if I can't... I definitely take a coupon. There's a javelin. See if I can't lock in... No, can't lock in another javelin. Let's go to wave 2. He's done up to Ultima 8 as well as Underworld and Underworld 2. Oh, very nice. Crazy how the series were pioneers. Oh, yeah. And Ultima ran for the longest time, too. Which is very interesting. Or no, was that Ultima or was that... I'm thinking of something else. I'm not thinking of RuneScape. Old school RuneScape. I don't know what I'm thinking of. There's more harvesting. I'm gonna take some range just to have some range on these bad boys. There's a javelin. Gonna lock in there. The gentle alien. Ooh, lock in that scar as well. Ultima Underworld was the first game with 3D rendering, so it was a 3D dungeon crawler. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's... Oh, yeah, that's a... Oh, man, I'm trying to remember. Oh, man, I can't think of it. Yeah, because that's what it is. Ultima really was the pioneer of the 3D game engine. To be fair, I remember being young and playing like Doom, and like seeing those engines being rendered in. I mean, they weren't truly 3D, but they kind of were. It's still fun. Which went on to inspire the people who improved that for Doom. Yeah, and made early Bethesda Pivot one of the products attempting 3D rendering, turned into the first Elder Scrolls game. Very nice. Yeah. Take some attack speed. Yeah, no, that was the big change into 3D rendering. Because I remember, like, it was like, oh, text-based, and then they did, like, 2D scrollers and things like that. And then Ultima came in and made a third... I can't think today. I am sorry. My brain is just, like, not firing on all cylinders. Yeah, they came in and they, like, set the, like, all right, here's now, you know, a third dimension. And everybody's just like, oh! Modular also has done a video essay on the Kingsfield series. Kingsfield, that sounds familiar. Is that the old point and click game where you actually had to, like, go and then you, like, investigate, and then you had to go walk to another place and do investigate and stuff like that? That sounds like King series. PC game. Yeah, the King's Quest series. That's what I'm thinking. No, I'm thinking King's Quest. Kingsfield. Kingsfield was from Sauce Fantasy RPG on the PS1. Oh, okay. You know, I was thinking of King's Quest, not Kingsfield. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna go to wave 4. Was first, wow, FromSoft's, yeah. FromSoft, they definitely came about and made some pretty good games as well. So it's always fun to see these companies like first games. It's like the people who created Subnautica, their first game they ever made was called Natural Selection. And that was a game that I played a ton of. I love that game. They made the Natural Selection 2, but didn't do as well, and not a lot of people played it, but whew. Then they went on to make Subnautica, and I'm just like, really? Definitely different. I want some luck. Alright, there's another Javelin. I'm just going to take a little Lifesteal just to start off the bat. Not going to worry about crit since I don't have negative crit right now. I'm not going to take the Gold Skull so I don't lose crit. Let's see. There's a Scar for XP gain. Defective Steroids will be good, so we'll lock you in. Let's go to wave 5. Fantasy RPG. I gotta go back and look at some of the old PS1 games that I have. I brought some with me when I like moved down to where I currently live, but I don't have. No, I do have a PlayStation 2. I just have to get it out. Where would it be though? It's probably in my basement somewhere. And by my basement, I mean my building basement, my storage unit. Ooh, please don't die. Let's try. Oh, that was close. No, that would be bad. There we go. There's speed. I definitely need you. I don't need the sharp bullet, because I don't think I need the piercing, at least quite yet. I just need damage right now. Ooh, baby elephant will be nice. That'll start to add up. There's another javelin. Ooh, treasure map. Definitely going to be taking that. We'll take another scar as well. Yeah, those old, I will say, those old, like the first kind of 3D mapped games like Doom, which to be fair, Doom built a whole entire genre of first-person shooters. That was like, well, kind of fast. I mean, as fast-paced as it could be. But yeah, just such an iconic video game series. Again, my brain is just disjointed today. I don't think I drank enough water today. Or got enough sleep. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. yesterday. Why? I don't know. I was watching, shoot, what was I watching? Invincible. And I was just having that. Javelins pierce more as they upgrade anyways. Oh, that is right. That is a good call, Daybreak. I forgot about that. My dumbass is probably getting sick. It's so hard, yeah. God, there's something in the air. Like the whole change. I was watching a TikTok video on, like, America is going through like some crazy ass weather right now. It's like we have record-setting heat in the southwest. In the northeast, we have record-setting snowfall. In the middle of the country, we just have, it's the Midwest, so it's just like, it's the Midwest. And then I can't remember what there was some like cyclone bomb or something going off or something. It's just been insanely crazy here in the States. Which I know you're not in the States, Daybreak, but it's still bad. Let's see. Take some more attack speed. All right, javelin. So yeah, that has two. It does have piercing. I could take a pumpkin, but let's take the treasure. Let's take the scar. Take a little bit of armor. Ooh, there's a riposte. That'll be nice to have. And taking that melee damage will be nice as well. Northeast stuff is probably hitting my area too. Yeah, no, I was reading like somewhere in the Great Lakes area around Lake Michigan, I think it was, that they had like 40 some odd inches of snow, which I don't know what that is in meters. Or, well, I guess inches would be more akin to going to centimeters. But it was like something that was stupid crazy. And then down in Florida, they had like 45 inches of rain that was just causing massive flooding. So it's just been, the weather's just been insane lately. And now gas prices just continue to go up. So, 101 centimeters. Weather keeps fluctuating around the freezing point here. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. 101 centimeters. That's crazy. I'm going to take a little more lifesteal. I do need health, but take all of this. I'm going to take the lumberjack just because I want to be able to break lumberjacks. God, I'm not thinking today. Trees. So that 40 inches is just above a meter. Yeah, because 36 inches is a meter, or 36 inches is roughly around a meter. It's close, not entirely there. But yeah, it's just been crazy. Like we had I think last week, like we started in like the teens, so it was like 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is negative 15 degrees Celsius, I think. And then it got like Wednesday came around and it shot up to like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which again, like 22, 23, I think. And then like this weekend, it got up to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 46, 45. I'm trying to do the math in my head, and I'm not able to do it because I don't remember the exact formula. All right, wave 8. But yeah, it's just been crazy. The weather has just been insane around here. I, for one, am just ready for consistency. I think I was talking to a friend of mine. She's just like, I don't care if it's cold. I don't care if it's hot. I just want it to be consistent. I'm going to need to get a 4th javelin. I'm going to need to get a lot of melee damage. This is not working out for me. At least I got some life steal, though. That's helping. Not by much, though. Climate change hidden differently? Yep. It's just... Climate change is just crazy. I'll take a penguin. I need damage. As much as I want attack speed, I need damage. There's melee. That's going to help a ton. Oh, that helps so much. Alright, there's melee, locking that damage. God, I'm not getting any money, though. Which, that's part of the problem. Now that I got the damage, I should be able to kill things a lot easier. If I can find another javelin, I will take a 4th javelin at this point. Need armor since enemies... Oh, that's right, yeah. Since enemies are getting extra damage, I need armor. And I forgot, they're also getting extra health as well. So yeah, that doesn't help. So definitely going to be looking for everything. Like I said, my brain ain't firing on all cylinders today. It's just been crazy. To be fair, things are getting a little crazy for me. Like I said, things are getting a little crazy at work for me. But hopefully I'll get on the other side of that by the end of next week. Let's see what I can take. There's damage. That's a little bit of armor, but I think some dodge will help. Range will help. There's another javelin. I'm just going to take that outright. There's damage. Ooh. Take all of this. Let's see what we can get. Rip and tear. Kind of like rip and tear. Take the dock moth just for survivability, but rip and tear might work. I'm gonna need some extra crit though to get me back up to 0. Let's see if I can pick up. I thought I had the loot worm. I was like, where's my loot worm? Oh yeah, I died. Don't have it anymore. Damn, locking rip and tear, but not the explosion size for the whole horde wave. I forgot that rip and tear does. Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot rip and tear does is explosions. just was not, like I said, brain's not firing on all cylinders. All right, let's do something stupid. I don't know. What weapon should I use? I already did the SMG, I did the shotgun, just did the javelin. Could do a melee weapon. It's as much as I want to finish the last 2 characters that I got, but I don't do anything other than SMG, but if stupid is the plan, maybe the ghost weapons. Yeah. I mean, it's part of it is, like, I want to finish it, but I want to have fun finishing it as well. So, I'm going to go, let's do ghost weapons. Ghost weapons, this will... If I do this, this might allow me to focus less on damage and more on actual melee damage. Because I am a big fan of free stats. There's harvesting right away. Let's see. There's another ghost axe. I'll take some trees. That'll be nice. Lock in that coupon of the other ghost axe and let's go. Yeah, I shouldn't say, like, let's get stupid with it. It's just try different things. Though it doesn't help when you try different things, because then the whole, you know, practicing for consistency goes out the window. And again, I'm also not streaking or anything like that. Just looking to make an entertaining run. All right, let's take a little more harvesting would be nice. Take some luck. All right, take the coupon and the ghost axe. I actually did those in the right order this time. Lock in that snail, because that'll be helpful. Oh, I could take a ghost scepter. Nah. We'll stick with the ghost axe. Axes. Yeah, no, SMG is definitely, like, a good play on Captain. Well, like I said, I like to change it up. Plus, I don't know. I really do like melee weapons. I mean, they're harder to play, but I don't know. I find them to be more fun. And because they are a little more dangerous. You do have to really get up there in the face if you don't get enough range. Let's see. I don't need luck or damage just yet. I'll take some more luck. Alright, take the ghost axe, take the recycling machine. Lock in another ghost axe, and let's go to wait for it. What was I thinking? Yeah, trying to balance just enjoying the runs, trying to make things a little entertaining, and then again, I think people are more entertained when I actually complete runs. So maybe I should do that. Then again, more people are entertained when I get rage out, but it's a whole nother thing. Take that attack speed. Alright, another axe, so we can combine you. We'll take the speed, we'll take the health. Ooh, the whistle would be nice. There's another axe, we'll lock you in, lock in that ugly tooth. Oh, the character I was thinking of that doesn't take the coupon is Saver, by the way. Reducing shot prices reduces recycling price, so it's a way to optimize late-game damage. I did not know that. I did not know the coupon affects the recycling machine, but yeah, you're right. Based off of what I'm... So, you reduced item prices, and you gain materials from recycled items. If you reduce their item price, you reduce the amount of materials. I never thought of that. That's very fascinating. And it's also good to know. There we go. Get more damage. There we go. Nope. Clockwork Wasp, I will take just for the speed up. I'm going to take a little help. I do not know what I just took. I took engineering, didn't I? Like I said, brain is not firing on all cylinders today. Firing enough, though. Alright, take the whistle, take the gentle alien, take the ugly tooth. Lock in you, we'll lock in the claw tree, we'll lock in the loot worm, go to wave 6. Yeah, definitely took engineering. It's okay. Watch this now be like, I get like 10 turrets now, and now I'm just like, oh, now I really do need engineering. Just focus on, just make the switch from ghost axe to turrets. Be a pseudo-engineer. Oof, that damage is hurting. Not feel good. Needle, can I get the tree? Not gonna get the tree. Going to go hard with nail when it shows up. Oh yeah, that'll be a big one. All right, take some regen. Let's take. See if I can't find. You know what? I'll take more dodge. Ghost axe. Take another claw tree. We'll take the loot worm. Take another ghost axe. Lock in that scar, and there's another ghost axe. And you know what? There's some more crit. Probably need. I definitely need to get some armor. You do have negative armor from the ghost axes on top of enemies dealing more. Yeah, I definitely need to reverse that. Open dodge will help me out a little more there, but it probably won't. If I get a good, decent amount of speed, probably can make up for it. Especially if I get like the riposte. Or not the riposte. What am I thinking? What is the what's the dodge that heals? I forgot, it's like the brain or something. I cannot think of the items today. Man. Adrenaline, thank you. Yeah. Never rely on dodge personally. It takes too long to get it to a vaguely reliable when armor's right there. Yeah. No, that's a good point. It is really hard to make it reliable, but I still like it. It's one of those things where it's a chance to dodge, and that's still helpful, at least a little bit. Ooh, Alien Baby will be nice for health, even though I shouldn't take it, but I'm going to. We'll lock in that insanity for crit. So I'll be able to get that damage back pretty quickly. How are we doing? Melee damage is still not great. No, it's killing most enemies in one hit. Yeah, but, I mean, dodged for it to be useful, you really do need to get into that 40 to 50 range. Even then, having the, like, the fact that it caps out at 60 kind of sucks. This run's probably, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, that run was kind of a wash. Wasn't feeling it. I'm not feeling it today. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. We're gonna keep going, but I'm gonna go do the SMG now. I'm actually gonna, you know what, let's actually position. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just not positioned right. Maybe I'm like sitting on a pressure point, and it's just like, hey, can't really feel anything, or it's like the pressure point's messing with my mental capacity. Secret technique, switch to controller. I've thought about that. I don't know. I like using mouse and keyboard. Mainly because that's what I like to use. I use all the time. Definitely take a free duck. There's some harvesting. Another SMG. Let's see. Can I get one more SMG? Nope, not going to get another SMG. We'll lock in that Scar, though. That'll be nice. Oh, I can get one more SMG. Nice. Yeah, I do use mouse. I do use controller every now and again. I actually don't know if mine is, because I have a wireless one, and I don't know if it's charged, because I haven't used it in a while. But yeah, we'll stick with mouse and keyboard for now. Retreat. More harvesting. There's some range damage. All right, we'll take you so we combine. I like luck, so I'm going to definitely take that luck, lock everything in, and go away 3. Yeah, the only thing I would think I would need to look at is, can you well, no, I would assume they have, it's automatic aiming like it is normally, unless you actually use the second joystick to actually manually aim. Because that's what I have right now, is I have my mouse, I can use my mouse to actually manually aim. And that is very important on characters like Farmer. Or not Farmer, I'm sorry, the Fisherman. Take some more range damage. Let's lock in you. Take you and you. Ooh, definitely going to want that pickup range. I'm going to lock in that weird food as well. Give me 1 second. Never mind, don't give me 1 second. Nope, didn't want to do that. Just had to look at something, got a text, and I can respond to it after this run. Alright, let's go to wave 4. Yeah, no, controller would definitely make this easier, but good challenge. To be fair, I've been using mouse and keyboard since the old Doom days. I grew up on, well, actually, no. Actually, was I a mouse and keyboard guy or a controller guy first? Technically, I played Doom on keyboard, but you only had keyboard, so I wouldn't call it a mouse and keyboard. Same thing with, like, Duke Nukem when it came out. And then, yeah, no, I was played a lot of the first-person shooters that I really played were all on like PlayStation. So I was a controller kid. We'll take some free damage, take some more range damage, take a little bit more luck. Ooh, a purple SMG. Definitely gonna take you. Take the alien tongue just to get some pickup range, and let's go. Yeah, I used to be a controller guy, and then when I did switch to mouse and keyboard, it's like, thank you, Half-Life. Never went back. Now I'm like a mouse and keyboard guy. I'm just like, gotta play on mouse and keyboard. Can't do controller. Only mouse and keyboard games I had growing up were Warcraft 2 and Age of Empires. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did a lot of the Command & Conquer games were mouse and keyboard for me. I did try playing Command & Conquer on PlayStation, and that is not easy to do with a controller. Especially when you're trying to get... Well, I guess with the Command & Conquer, where everything was already gridded out, it wasn't super hard to do. But once you got to the point where, like, you really needed kind of, like, to find the magic pixels, that's when things got a little bit harder. I'll take a little more harvesting. I do need to start finding... Oh my god, they're giving me all the things. Do need to start finding armor and health. I've tried to figure out if I could emulate StarCraft 64, but I think I'd rather just watch someone else do it. Yeah. Yeah, no, StarCraft 64, Command & Conquer on PS1, not games that kind of be better off just buying the, if you have a PC, just buying the originals. Or I guess in the case of StarCraft, just buy the remaster. I heard that one's a lot of fun. I've never played it, though. I've never played StarCraft. I played StarCraft 2. Or no, StarCraft 3. No, it is StarCraft 2. Oh no, StarCraft 64 has missions unique to it, funny enough. Oh! Oh, so it's kind of like, they kind of did something similar with Command & Conquer, where there's kind of a couple of unique missions to it. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, there you do have to emulate it. Definitely going to take the armor. Alright, we're going to... Let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm going to take you so I can combine you. We'll take you to combine to 4 purples. We'll take the hedgehog. I'm going to lock in that black belt to take that XP gain. Alright, let's go to wave 7 now. Could have decent amount of damage for this. Could even let the eggs spawn. Yeah, we'll let 1 or 2 of the eggs spawn. I do need piercing, though, if I'm going to do this. I got armor, right? Yes. Yeah, the other one that I was just thinking about, like StarCraft 64, is Doom 64. That one was, like, you figure Doom 64 would be like, oh, they just ported Doom to Nintendo 64. No, it was its own game, complete with different missions and everything. And I was like, oh man, I really need to play that. So when they ported that to PC, I was super happy. Not because it's a great game, but it's like, you know, it's a continuation of the story. I don't know if it's actually canonical, but it's still pretty good. We'll take more armor, and we'll take some range damage. Bible Blood, we'll take the Lumberjack shirt, take some crit, take some speed. There's my sharp bullet, so we're definitely taking you, locking that injection. Ooh, I need health. Definitely will lock in those guys, and we'll go to wave 8. Yeah, I always enjoy seeing the PC games getting ported to consoles, and vice versa. You know, just opens up the ability for people to play games. Never been a fan of console exclusives, but then again, that's never stopped me from buying a console for a console exclusive. To be fair, that's why I went PlayStation, is because, like, Ratchet and Clank, Final Fantasy games, Kingdom Hearts, those were all on PlayStation consoles originally, but now that they've all been, well, Ratchet and Clank is still PlayStation exclusive, but if they ported those games to PC, I'd probably never play PlayStation again. And then the Nintendo Switch, I love the Nintendo Switch just because it's portable. Ooh, more range damage. Let's take you. Let's take that 24%. That's nice. Take another SMG, fry everything across the board. Take another red for you. Lock in the broken mouth, and we'll lock in that armor. And then I need life. Oh, I need health and lifesteal. You had Ratchet and Clank, Jackson Dexter, and Spyro and Crash trilogies. Yeah, I had mainly Ratchet and Clank. I did play a couple of the Crash Bandicoot games, but those were all, like, borrowed from friends or rented. Never played Jackson Dexter. That's probably one series that I'm a little sad I never played, because I heard it was really good. But yeah, Spyro was pretty good as well. I played all the Spyro games. What I sunk the most, I'll read here in a second. I'm gonna try to live. Yeah, I'm trying to focus up just a little bit. Actually, that was a bad hit. Only 8 damage from the big guys. I'll take it. Armor's definitely paying off. Alright. What I sunk the most time into on the PS2 was Samurai or Dynasty Warriors. Not sure which. Yes, the, oh, do I have it? I gotta look through my PS2 games. Where are they? They're up there. Oh, I don't have it. I think it was Dynasty Warriors. But yeah, that was like one of the first games I got on PlayStation 2 as well. And I played the crap out of that. Played it so much. Yeah, I got all my games are right here behind me. Dynasty Warriors 5 and Samurai Warriors 2 were a lot of what I did growing up. They were good games, and they were super fun to play. There's some health finally. Ooh, and there's some lifesteal. I'm gonna need that. All right, armor and health. Definitely need you. Health, armor. I'm not getting rid of my crit. Another blue SMG. A little extra range never hurt. There's some more speed. Another. Lock in that SMG. We'll lock in that hedgehog as well. Oh, I unlocked the SMG. Damn it. Oh well. We'll take the Pocket Factory, though. One of my off-stream games is Warriors Abyss. Never heard of Warriors Abyss. But, I'll have to look it up. And by look it up, I mean I'm going to look it up right now. Warriors Abyss. Okay. Oh, that looks interesting. Roguelike, combat style, characters and progression. Wow, 100 characters. That is insane. That's definitely one of those games where you're just like, way to go. I want to get a ROM of Warriors of Orochi, which was a crossover of Dynasty and Samurai Warriors. Ooh, that would be fun. Yeah, I imagine that's probably one of those games that you can only get through ROMs. You probably wouldn't be able to buy a copy for pretty cheap. Or even find a copy at all. I know a couple of the old games that I have, like, I went to a collector's show, and, yeah, some of the old games that I have are worth, like, $200 to $300 right now. Let's see, how are we doing damage-wise? The damage is pretty good. Got health, I have some lifesteal. Not too bad. Got armor. So far, so good. This run's going good now. Demon God pulls apart Japan and China from the errors of those games to make the world of warriors. Fascinating concept. Definitely taking the weird food. We'll take the recycling machine. Take more health. Should we take Pearl? Yeah, we can start taking pearls. Take that. Take the Pocket Factory. We'll lock in the pile of books. Take the free reroll. Ooh, there we go. Lock in that piggy bank as well. Ooh, and the black belt. Need the new. I need a new Samurai Warriors 1 disc. Oh, that sucks. Irreparably scratched. The top side got fucked. Yeah, that is so hard. That sucks so much. Cause yeah, you can't just like buy those piecemeal. It's like you have to either buy the entire game or your SOL. That's one thing I do not miss about the old PlayStation CD-ROM games and stuff like that is you could easily mess up your games just with a little scratch. Let's make sure to clear all that out. Let's see if I can't get this guy. Had a little trouble clearing the armored aliens, but I think we're good. Nope, we are not good. This is probably not going to be able to kill him. I'm fine with that. I don't need a red item. We don't need red items in this run. Oh, wait. Nope. Gotta run away from the heavy guys. Depends on where the scratch is. The bottom side is mostly clear glass, so you can gently polish the scratches out with toothpaste. The sticker on the top side has the data stored underneath it, so if the top side is scratched, that's where problems build up. Yep. Yeah, that is the biggest problem with the CDs. And to be no, they didn't come out with dual-layered CDs until later. That was never a place to... Or no, is that a thing? Or am I just making that up? I might be making that up. Never mind. Don't listen to me when it comes to CD technology. Not the greatest to know it. I thought there was something like a dual-layered CD. Oh, maybe. Oh, it wasn't CDs. It was DVDs. DVDs were dual-layered. Damn. Now I want to play Legend of Dragoon. Oh, that one I rented, and it was fun. Gonna restart this. We're gonna make this SMG work. Yeah, nostalgia always is like that is a killer for me when it comes to wanting to like clear my backlog of games that I want to play, because it's just like, okay, I want to play. Oh, I need to go play like the new Final Fantasy remake, 7 remakes, and then I'm just like, oh wait, no, I should go play the original first before I play the new one. Let's see. Can I get my harvesting? There we go. All right, SMG. Taking the alien tongue. Locking in that whistle. Locking in that SMG. Another game, Modular did an essay on little, yeah, Legend of Dragoon. Legend of Dragoon is a pretty famous game. Well, is it a famous game? It's a really good game. I know that. You probably do the first. Yeah, I could do the first few waves with just 2 SMGs. That's not a bad idea. It's a cult classic. That did better outside of Japan than in it. That happens with a lot of that happens with quite a few games I've noticed with Japan. It's like in Japan they don't do well, but then they come out and there's just like, oh hey, like Americans and Europeans love this game, and then Japan's like, why? And they're like, oh well, it made us money. Sure, take a free lemonade. Take some range damage. There's some more harvesting. I'll keep you locked in. Let's just go. I'm gonna save up some money. But there's also the inverse of that is true as well. I know the big one that's always on the top of my mind of like games that did great in Japan that just did not perform here. Or no, no. I'm thinking of Super Mario 2, and not the version that we got in the U.S. The version that the Japan got, which ended up being called the Lost Levels. Like that's one that it like never came out of Japan. Mainly because it probably wouldn't have done well. Definitely taking the Scar, take some more harvesting. See if I can't get damage. I didn't get damage, and I don't want to. Well, I can do one more roll. Didn't get the roll. I do need speed. Let's. You know what? Let's just take 3. Take you, lock in that sharp bullet. Let's go to wave 4. I can't remember. There was I don't think it's the Final Fantasy series. Also does better outside of Japan than actually in it. But I do know there's a couple of JRPGs outside of like Legend of Dragoon that has happened. And then you do have games like I don't know. What am I thinking? Can't think of the name. Can't think of the game. Sure, I'll take a lumberjack shirt. Again, just trying to find damage at this point. Alright, take you, we'll take you, take you the tree. Lock in another SMG. I'm gonna lock in this lifesteal just because I want to start building up earlier. God, I'm trying to think of games that like do well here but don't do well in Japan. Then again, it's not a lot. Especially nowadays because companies are so international with their game development. They're not really focused on actually I'm trying to think of like something that was culturally significant to Japan in the longest time. Same thing with here in America, but I can't think of it. I'll just take health then, I guess, and some lifesteal. Take all of this. Take some armor. Ooh, coupon. Take the tree. Lock in that crit. Celery tea will be nice. Let's go to wave 6. What was I thinking of? I can't think of. I can't think anymore. I'll just start talking about. I'll start talking about. Oh, see, that's how fried my brain is I can't even think right now of a topic to talk about. I would be like, hey, let's talk basketball, but I'm not a basketball fan. Because they got the NCAA tournament going on here in America. They also have a NAIA tournament is happening here in my town, which is no idea what that is. I just know it's basketball. But again, not a big basketball fan. Yeah, we'll take the bag. Take some more harvesting. Ooh, definitely gonna take the goldfish, the celery tea, and the insanity. Oh, the barnacle. I'll take the barnacle. Definitely take the barnacle. Definitely going to take the Catling gun as well, because that will go up nicely with my range damage. Definitely be interesting to see how the barnacle is going to play into this. I do not have the damage to let these guys spawn, but I'm also not able to really kill them right now, so yeah, definitely going to have to be vigilant with the eggs here. I actually may just restart this run. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not having good runs right now. This is just pretty sad. Drowning. Ha! That's a good emote. That's kind of what it feels like sometimes when playing this, is like you just have bad run after bad run. And it's not so much that I'm having a bad run, it's that I'm just not executing great, which really sucks. I hate when I don't execute great. I keep dying to celery tea, which is why I got drowning emote to be green liquid. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I always do forget that the celery tea increases the enemy's health for one wave. All right. Wow, no harvesting. Okay. No SMG either. Well, there's sharp bullet. Might as well take you. Lock in another SMG. Let's just go to wave 2. One thing you do is ignore alien tongues, invest in damage instead of pick up range. Yeah, I really need to be smarter about the items I pick. Really, I probably should be investing much more into damage than what I have been doing. I just get so excited. I love pickup range. There's finally some harvesting. There's some damage. Take you, take a tree. Like there. Like I probably could have bought a third SMG, but I didn't. Especially with the SMGs, I really do need to focus on just a lot of damage early on. While it's cheap. At least I got my piercing right away. So at least I got that going for me. Alright, let's take some damage. We'll take the SMG. As much as I want the cyber ball, I'm going to ignore it for now. Just focus on damage. I'm trying to think of if I should have rolled down, but I'm gonna lock that in so I can take it next round. Let's see. 5. Yeah. See, this is. You know what? I'm gonna do that this run. I'm gonna just do nothing but damage, maybe some armor, some health. Just see what happens. Free pumpkin, absolutely. Let's see. Take more damage. There's range damage. Alright, let's combine you for an SMG. Spicy sauce is pretty good. There's damage. Take the coupon just to take the coupon. There's another SMG. Let's go to wave 5. I definitely will grab a little lifesteal. Yeah. Lifesteal, armor, range damage, percent damage, health. Right. You're gonna lurk? Sounds good, Daybreak. Yeah, just sit back, enjoy the random musings of a guy trying to figure out how to make a good build. Let's see. Definitely going to take the head injury. That's damage. Bait for damage. There's more damage. Alright, let's take the reinforced steel. That'll increase my damage. I am going to lose a little speed, but I can deal with that. Alright, take another SMG to combine for a blue. There's the Scar for the 20% XP gain. And there's another Corrupted Shard. That's 3% damage and 1 curse. Maybe I get lucky, I get some good cursed items. Alright, damage is okay. It's not great. Well, I'm able to clear these leeches pretty quickly. So, definitely feeling a little better. Yeah, we're keeping the board fairly well cleared. But definitely will continue to focus damage. Just see what I can get. So yeah, that next wave where we have the eggs are gonna be the crucial wave to get past. Free harvesting. There's some range damage. Gonna skip harvesting for now. I wish that was better, but I'll still take it. There's damage in enemies. I guess I'll take another SMG. Take the mutation here. I'll definitely lock in the hedgehog. And I'll lock in the shady potion, because that'll be nice. Ooh, and the scar. Let's go to wave 7. How are we doing? Definitely gonna kill these eggs as I find them. I'm just not gonna mess with those things anymore. Again, have to find them though. There's that one. There should be one more somewhere. And it's probably going to hatch. Nope. There it is. Let's turn around. Ooh, I was gonna go for the curse, but I want to get rid of the eggs first. Let's get that curse. Again, trying to see if I can't get a few cursed items. At this point, we should be fine. Shouldn't have to worry about the eggs. Yeah, there we go. Take a drink of water. Ooh, that's 6 armor. Definitely can't pass that up. Alright, level 10, guaranteed purple. I need speed, so I'm going to take the speed. I don't really need it, but I want it. Take everything I locked in. Alright, celery tea. I should be able to get... Now that I got past that one, I should be... Ooh, no. Am I going to be fine? Because this is the one where the big guys show up. I'm actually going to skip it. Definitely take the injection. Oh, lock in that minigun. That'll be nice. And then go to wave 8. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that minigun right away, but will definitely be a good pickup. Might be too expensive right now. I'm definitely going to try to go for it. Get you out of the way. Yes, celery tea would have been nice to take, but not on this wave. Probably should have locked it in. Or curse. See if we can't get a cursed weapon or two. Cursed items do. Definitely could use some cursed items. Basically anything at this point that increases my damage. Clear out some of these guys. Maybe get the tree. Alright, got the tree, didn't get an item though. Alright, free celery tea. Actually, I'm going to take it because wave 9 will be easy to get rid of. This doesn't really help me any, so I'm going... Actually, I'll take it because the 10% speed for 3 seconds when taking damage is actually not bad. Ooh, 6 damage. Definitely take you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell my SMG. I'm going to take the minigun. I'll lock in the celery tea. We'll take the bag, and I'll lock in that vigilante ring because I can take that. I can take that next wave. All right, let's go to wave 9. So yeah, with the minigun now, we should be in pretty good shape because that has just additional piercing. The celery tea shouldn't be that bad of a take here. Yeah, we should be able to clear everything. The big guy, when those guys spawn, is going to be a little bit hard. A But all the little ones they're just getting wiped out right away. And I can stay away from the big guys. I guess no, they got wiped out pretty quickly too. Power of the minigun. See if I can dive for some of this stuff. Always feel weird about. Ooh. Oh, I looked away for 2 seconds. God damn it. You know what? I'm going to switch to the chef just for a little bit. Want to just refresh the runs. Just because... No, we're sticking with the captain. I don't know. Persistence is key sometimes. And I've been doing this for a while now. Been playing this guy all day. Well, we're going to continue. I can be stubborn like that sometimes. Just like, hey, nope, we started this. We're going to finish it. Alright, starting with harvesting, as always. I'm about to say no and just go straight damage. There's another SMG. There's another SMG. Lock in some trees, because I do like trees. Let's go to the next wave. And let's see. Nothing there. Can I get a tree, please? Yeah, okay. There's a tree. Any item? No item. You know what's been going on? I haven't been taking luck. That's the problem. Alright, range damage. Take some health, because, you know, let's just start with some health right away. Take a couple weird ghosts, because, again, can't go past down 1. Lock in that ugly tooth. Let's go to wave 3. Should be fine. Be a little dangerous as the wave goes on, but we should be able to clear most of these enemies pretty easily. Yeah, those ones that shoot little balls out as you hit them, those are my only concern. But a couple of these trees. Oh, a nice free item. Definitely give me. Oh, no, can I get you for another free item? Nope, couldn't get that, Blue Alien. All right, take the broken mouth. Take damage. And now I think we're just going to start a run of taking nothing but... Ooh, I will take that loot worm, though. That loot worm will go for trees for me. Take the SMG, and that's it. Let's go to wave 4. Yeah, I took the loot worm because I just don't want to have to worry about running after trees. Rather have the loot worm do that for me. Plus, he has a chance to double the materials every time he picks them up. So already feeling a deficit on my damage, which is not good. Well, at least I got one free item. You know what? Let's throw in some burning, because I might be able to do something with that. It's fine damage. Well, it's not the damage I wanted, but I will take it. Pumpkin, I don't have piercing, but I might in a little bit, so I'm going to take it. We'll definitely lock in that small magazine. We'll definitely lock in the hedgehog. Let's go to wave 5. Yeah, with the burning, I mean, there is a chance that we get something like the fried rice, or is it the fried rice? I think it's called the fried rice. That allows me to have HP regen for each burning enemy, so that's a possibility for sustainability. You never know. I could get something that I don't know what would help with that. Maybe the burning eyes. Maybe I should start getting some elemental damage as well, just to help supplement my damage here. Just trying something new. We'll definitely take the mutation, especially if I take those mutations that increase my elemental damage. There's some more range damage. There's some life steal, so at least we get a little bit of that. All right, I'm gonna take the small magazine first. We'll take the SMG, then we'll take the hedgehog. The rat's gonna be nice because that will trigger my life steal. But let's go to wave 6 for now. Again, just gonna focus on damage. I did take a couple of good health ups right away, so I'm not too worried about taking too much damage. But we will continue to work on it. Good news is I do actually, yeah, now that I have something that does elemental damage, I could take things like a snowball and ice cube, which will, I think the burning sausage will, or scared sausage will trigger that, trigger like the weakness powers, so we'll definitely try that. Take the mutation, we'll take the armor, just for safe. Take the rat, take the trees. I'm gonna ignore the little frog. There's a purple SMG. Let's lock you in. I'm gonna take the decomposing flesh because that is lifesteal, and that will be nice to have. You know what? We'll lock in that fertilizer. We're still early enough where taking some harvesting items aren't gonna be too bad. Having that rat's gonna help me out, clear out some of these enemies. So like I said, having that loot worm going after trees, now I don't have to worry about them. They'll be able to take care of them for me, and I can focus on really finding these eggs and making sure they don't hatch. Gonna leave the curse alone. Just because, I'm just gonna try to make things a little easier. Curse does make things a little bit harder. Let's see if I get got the loot going. Rat helped there. That's why I like the rat. He does help out. Take another sharp bullet. We'll take that black belt. Take more armor. Alright, guaranteed purple. Let's see what I want. Any type of damage would be nice, so we'll take damage. Ooh, ritual is nice. So we'll take you. Let's combine our SMGs for that. We'll lock in the mutation, the fertilizer. Let's see, can I get... Nope, didn't roll into anything. Which is perfectly fine. But let's go to the next wave, see how we do. Not too bad. Not great, but good enough. And we have... Oh, I guess we only have one. I thought we had 2 sharp bullets for some reason. Nope, only have 1. Do I have pumpkin? I do have pumpkin, though, so we did lessen the loss of damage on piercing. Hopefully we get 1 or 2 more. Definitely use a couple of pumpkins. Definitely take a bandana as well. Again, what I'm really looking for is to make sure that I can clear the board, or keep the board clear of enemies. I don't want all these enemies to really group up on me. Group up and gang up, because I don't have the speed to run away from them right now since I'm focused on damage. I probably should take another SMG. Again, actually I'm not going to take that. Let's see, there's more damage. Alright, we'll take you to... I'm going to leave the Dock Moth alone for now. I think I have better things I could buy. Should I take... I'm not going to take the candy bag. Not with enemies getting stronger. I will take the dangerous bunny. Alright, let's take you and combine. Take some luck. Lock in that gentle alien. Ooh, there's more luck. I'll definitely take you, and I will take that warrior's helmet, because I do need more armor and HP. I do need speed, though. Maybe the next level up we get, we'll look for some speed. Because I should get a... Well, no, it's not going to be a guaranteed purple or anything. But with the increase in, I should say the 100% increase in stat bonuses when you level up, it's easy to get an extra 10, 12 speed. Plus, that'll help my loot worm out, kill the trees faster. And it'll actually help my rat as well. I think every pet scales off their speed. Now we'll start taking a little bit of curse. Curse will help us out in the long run. Let's see, can't get in here. Loot worms too. I do see a couple of 2Xs happening. One of the nice things about the loot worm does have a chance to double the materials you pick up. I'll take a Blazemander. Why not? I did say I wanted to focus on speed, but I would like more than 6. And you know what? I'm going to take some luck. There's that 18 speed I wanted. All right, let's take everything I locked in. Going to leave the Cyber Ball alone. There's some crit. I definitely want crit. So we'll take the crit. I did lose an armor, but I'm fine with that. And then lock in another Gentle Alien. And that banner, I'm actually going to lock in just for the range. And you know what? We'll lock in that eye surgery, too. That'll be nice. Let's go to wave 10. I think this is the... No, this is not the farthest we've made it so far. But, I think we are in the best position we have been in. So, pretty happy. Keep running around. Blazemander is I definitely need to find that item that increases healing based off of the amount of enemies that are burning. Ooh, and I also need to look for snakes. Snakes are very violent. Snakes, anything, yeah, basically anything with elemental damage. Like I said, the snowball would be nice just to increase my elemental damage, and then the ice cube to weaken enemies that get hit by elemental damage. Those are some items I can do around as well. Or I should say that are viable items to take. You know what? We didn't get overwhelmed on wave 10, so I'm pretty happy there. Let's see. What to take? Do I need life? I don't need lifesteal. I'll take the speed. Alright, let's take everything. We do have a horde wave. Okay, so yeah, the ice cube I think will actually help. I'll take another Blazemander as well. And we got a free reroll. Let's happily it is a hoarding wave, so I'm not too worried because I got some piercing. I am still a little worried about these armored aliens, but I think with the 22 speed I got, I should be able to outrun everybody, and a lot of these horde enemies should die pretty quickly. And I'm just gonna let I'm gonna focus on living, and I'm gonna let my loot worm handle picking up materials for me. And the amount of lifesteal that I've gotten is, oh yeah, that lifesteal, taking that decomposing flesh, definitely a good call to keep increasing my lifesteal. So even at 15%, the fact that I've got the SMGs and I'm shooting like, 2-3 bullets every second means the ability to actually heal is a lot better. Definitely take a free turret, that's free damage. Alright, level 15, so guaranteed purple. So we definitely want some sort of damage. I'm going to take range because that's a lot of range and I need that. Let's take the ice cube. We'll take the Blazemander. Take another black belt just for more damage. Ooh, power generator is really good here. I'm not going to take another decomposing flesh. I don't want to lose any HP. Hey, welcome back, Cosmic. Good to see you again. I see you staring at me. I'll stare right back at you. So don't tempt me. Not going to take starfish. I will take the spicy sauce. I'm going to lock in the alien worm. And let's go to wave 12. This should be a fairly easy wave. I should be able to clear everything pretty quickly. Alright, so the ice cube doesn't look like it's actually... Oh, no, it is. It is. Okay, so the Blazemanders do proc the ice cube, which is weakening the enemies. So that will be very helpful if when we fight elites or when we fight the boss. But again, we're going to focus on so much damage that I should be able to really take those guys out pretty quickly. Okay, I'm tired with my stomach fucking up after anything I eat. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to go through that. It's definitely a hard one. I'd love to be able to, like, reach through the screen and fix your stomach for you. Like the guy did on, oh, what's this show? The Heroes, where the guy could, like, heal people. But, man, that's just, it's something you gotta, I mean, with anything with your body, you gotta come to an agreement where you gotta figure out what works, what's good for you, and, like, how do you change things to make you better? Like, it's like something like when I'm trying to lose weight, there are a lot of things I had to give up to lose weight, and it sucked, but I did it, and, like, once you start doing it, it'll get better. You just need to, like I said, research, look up some things, you'll be good. Nothing works except that one time I ate an entire pizza and my stomach was 100% fine. Have you ever thought that maybe you're just not eating enough, or maybe you're not getting the right foods or something? I mean, if you ate an entire pizza 2 days ago, like, here's the question, what was on the pizza? Definitely not going to take the cute monkey. We will take armor. Let's see, take the alien worm. I'll take the metal detector. Take the ritual, because that's damage. I guess I'm not going to take the butterfly. I'm not going to lose my elemental damage. Ooh, this definitely taking the snowball. We'll lock in the charcoal and the toxic sludge. We'll take the armor. Cheese, that's it. And sauce, of course. Excuse me. Yeah, that snowball is going to help. Yeah, you just need to figure out, like I said, you need to figure out what's your trigger point. The other side of that is, could be stress. Stress is one of those things that it can do some weird, crazy things to your body. I know there's, like, for me, stress makes me want to, it just increases my appetite tenfold. I do stress eat a lot. I've been doing it the last, like, 6 months or so. That's why I haven't lost any. In fact, I gained 10 pounds over the last 6 months. Because my stress has been so high. Alright. Sorry, I am focusing just a little bit because this is the best run I've had so far. And I really don't want to die. Can I dive for any of this materials? I'm going to try to dive. Pray that I don't die. Okay, we're good. It was a thin crust and I smashed it. May stay home tomorrow if I'm worse because this cold. Yeah, that sucks. Other thing, maybe look into, maybe have a something with gluten? I don't know. I don't know what the gluten stuff is, but gluten allergy or something like that. Take the fish hook. I'm going to take more crit. 1 elemental damage for every 30 burning enemies you kill during a wave. Definitely going to take the will-o-wisp here. Take all of that. Oh, didn't the snowball not proc? No, it did. Okay. Let's see. Take the SMG. Combine it. We'll take another SMG. Now that I have 4, I do need 4 SMGs at this point. Bagagwa. If I stay home, I don't know. I'll speed run homework. Yeah, you better speed run homework. Yeah, that stuff's important, man. You gotta keep up with your education, even when you're sick. Also, don't speed run it. Actually, try to learn it. Hey, got one elemental damage. There's 2 elemental damage. So yeah, getting some extra elemental damage is going to help my blaze members. And my own burning. I've never actually taken the will-o-wisp. This is actually pretty cool. Mainly because I thought, the way I read it, I thought it was only for the wave, but it's not. It's permanent. Ooh, another rat. Definitely taking you. Coupon will take. There, let's see, more crit. Let's really start. Oh, there's another rat. Apparently we're going to pet build now. Hedgehog will take the cake. Take another Blazemander. I'm not going to take the celery tea, not with the elite coming in. I will take the black belt again. That's a lot of... How much knockback do I have? Oh, I have -8 knockback. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, there's a minigun. Let's lock in that minigun. hopefully with the minigun I'll be able to really take these out. Oh, and I got a good enemy or I should say a good elite. Especially on wave 15, which is not a super hard wave. Just need to make sure I'm not being stupid about the hits I take. Seem to be healing through all the damage I'm taking, so we're good. There we go. First elite action. See, that's how I know I got a good run going, is I actually got an elite kill now. So now that we got a free red item, this run, knock on wood, should be a good run. Well, what homework do you have to do, Cosmo? Anything that tickles your fancy? Any subjects that like really gives you a good feeling? I'm gonna skip the bone dice. We will take the snake. Ooh, definitely gonna take that octopus. I'm gonna lose some crit, but having that HP and that health regen and everything is great. Let's see. This is a guaranteed purple. Let's take even more crit. There's another octopus. Oh, and the minigun cursed. Oh my lord. We'll lock in that octopus. We'll take the clockwork wasp. We'll take the weird food. Let's lock in the metal plate and lock in the blindfold. Hopefully the octopus curses, but I'll take whatever I can. We have decent damage now. We have a ton of pets doing damage. Our elemental damage is actually higher than our, it's getting more and more. I would definitely say we got a good build going. Nothing too much. Well, that's good. I mean, at least it's, hopefully it's not too much. It's like right on essay on like a subject that you already know a ton on. Like write an essay on the book The Great Gatsby. I've actually never read The Great Gatsby. That was not a book that we had on our syllabus when I was in high school. All right, good wave. I'll take the free Pocket Factory. Take free jelly. Lighthouse. Why not? It's free. I don't need the range. I could use the health, so I'll take the health. Aha! Octopus cursed. I don't need any more health. I don't need any more lifesteal. I don't need any more regen. I think we're good. We'll take the armor. We'll take even more crit. Lock in the glasses. There's even more crit. And you know what? Let's lock in that padding. Let's go to wave 17. Let's see how this guy. Ooh, okay. So this guy got to be a little careful with. I have a ton of speed, I have a ton of regen, but with the armored enemies, I do still have to be a little bit careful. So yeah, this guy just could just sit on top of me and just deal a ton of damage. Alright, we should be good though. Yeah, there we go. All good. Another free red item. Hopefully, let's see, what would I take? I take a potato. I'll always take a potato. I don't think I've ever seen anybody get a potato in Brotato and just be like, you know what, I don't need this. Exoskeleton might be nice. Lantern. Would I take the hourglass. Hourglass could work. Explosive turret. I'll take the explosive turret. There's some luck. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take damage. Sunglasses cursed, so that's even more crit. So now we have a 59% chance to crit, which is huge. There's incendiary turret, so that's even more fire. Take the padding just to take it, and lock in that scope. We'll lock in all of this. So that's just more HP. Actually, I'll just take the jelly out right now. And yeah, go to wave 18. So how is our clearing power? I would say our clearing power is pretty good. don't have the damage to just melt the bosses, but definitely have a lot of damage. This is kind of why I wanted to get my curse up, or not my curse, my crit up. Is because with that high amounts of crit, I can see numbers are hitting 60s, 50s. I think I've seen a couple of hundreds in there. Yeah, 101. So we can get that crit up just a little bit more to where I'm almost guaranteeing crits. Bosses should melt in no time. But we still got 1 or 2 waves to go. We still got 1 more wave to go. Not bad. Not bad. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Nope, you do not get that message through. Alright, take some more range. Take some more range damage. Alright, take the scope. Take it all. Cursed SMG. We'll definitely take you. We'll lock in that missile as well. And, you know what? That wandering bot. That will slow down enemies, so won't be a nice little take. Nice little thing to have. How much? I have 34 lifesteal. Means 1 in 3 hits is increasing my or giving me a give me some form of regeneration. It's very nice. I definitely need that right now. It's definitely one of those days, though, that definitely wish I didn't have to work anymore. But I also need a job, and definitely just rather have just a normal 9 to 5, but I don't. I have a 7 to 5 instead. Not bad. Alright, a little more lifesteal. Let's try to get more damage, or I could just take a ton more health. No, we'll take damage. Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine these. I'll take the SMG, take the missile, take the Wandering Bot. We'll take another Eye Surgery. Oh, I could have taken another Will-O-Wisp. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't matter. I'm going in the wave 20. No, I think we're good. Okay. Let's see how we do. So, not super fast, but not super slow. I mean, I've making a noticeable dent right away. So, that's good. That's a good, noticeable dent. Healing is okay. Definitely can't take too many hits, but I'm definitely out healing kind of what they're throwing at me. Alright, first one's down, and here goes number 2. Alright, not bad. Okay, good run. I'm glad we at least had one good run. But that is the captain down. He does unlock the captain's sword. Captain's sword is just like the regular sword, except it, you get more damage for every free weapon slot you have. So it's one of those things where it's just like, you got to balance between just having one or having ton. Now, if I got this weapon on the captain, you could get so much damage. This would actually be great on the captain. But yep, that was the captain. We have one more guy left. And then we are done with the crash zone. So let's jump right into it. So the chef, you start with 35% luck, or 35 luck, 200% damage from non-elemental sources against burning targets. Consumables explode for 5 by 1 damage based off of elemental damage. You have, enemies have 100% health, so that's something you have to worry about. And then elemental damage modifications are reduced by 75%, so we're not going to get a lot of elemental damage. What I am going to do with this is, since I'm going to be focused on, consumables, I'll take the pruner, and let's start with this and try this out. Luckily, the first few waves are always pretty easy, so nothing really to call home about being too worried. We'll try to get... got as much as I could. Alright, definitely take the weird ghost because there's no reason not to. And see if I can't get some harvesting. Alright, we'll take another pruner. Take, one more pruner. Gonna lock in the snake because I do want to spread burning as much as possible. Lock in one more pruner. Let's go to wave 2. So now we'll just try to take those fruits right away just to heal up. Again, even with the 100% extra damage, not really much damage to be done. Or not, these guys don't have a ton of health, so not too worried about it. We're not too worried about not being able to kill them. Alright, let's take a little bit more harvesting. Right, take the pruner, we'll take the snake. Lock in the coupon, lock in another pruner. And I think we'll go to wave 3. So we should be in pretty good shape right now. The snake will help us out to spread the fire. And then, again, enemies aren't doing, or enemies don't have a ton of health, so we're still doing a pretty decent amount of damage. Definitely don't need any more harvesting, so I'll take some melee damage and take some speed. Take a coupon and the pruner. You know what? We'll take a little armor. Start building that up. There's another pruner. Gonna lock in that med turret. Just free healing's free healing. It's always good. You know what? We'll take a boxing glove and let's go to wave 4. So we got all of our pruners now. Just need to worry about actually just getting damage now. And some more scared sausages, if possible. Because the more we're able to burn, the better. Let's see. Can I... Yeah. Definitely able to light them on fire. I'm not really going to try to go for too much elemental damage, just mainly because I'm not going to get much of it. So we're not going to worry too much. Take a little health. Take some more melee damage. Alright, let's take you guys. There's another pruner. We'll lock you in. Definitely take a bag. You know what? We'll lock in that armor, and let's go to wave 5. So how are we? Damage is doing okay. Not great, but okay enough. Again, really looking for those scared sausages, if possible. Having that turret there is going to be helpful. And then, yeah, weird food, lemonade, anything that increases how much I heal from consumables is going to be helpful. Hell, even the jerky will be nice. Lots of materials on the ground, though. Alright, let's see if I can't get some luck. Take this blue pruner. Take you. I guess we'll take the 20% luck. There's eye surgery, so that will... do we want burning? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take the eye surgery because I think I want the fire to last longer in this case. So we're not going to take that. But we will go to wave 6. Yeah, especially when I start going up against elites and bosses, I do want that fire to last as long as possible. Because that will just mean my fire will, I'll be able to maximize the amount of damage I do. I'm just kind of keeping these guys all around here just because I want to stay close to my med turret. Plus I haven't seen a tree spawn. Yeah, we'll just check real quickly. Nope, no tree. Yeah, okay. Oh, item drop. See, one of the benefits of luck is you do get the occasional item drop. Ooh, another snake. Definitely take you. There's some melee damage. There's some armor. Alright, take another pruner. Take some... I guess if we're gonna, well, we'll take damage. Definitely take the melee, the little muscly dude. Cute monkey will be good. Lock in that tree. Definitely take the range as well. So let's go to wave 7. I don't have a lot of range, but range is only half as effective on melee weapons, but it's still good enough to where you really do want to take it. Alright, unfortunately that guy did spawn, so let's set him on fire. Oh yeah, those guys. We can definitely have those guys spawn. Don't need to worry about managing eggs too much, because once I do set them on fire, I'm doing 78 damage. So I'll be able to wipe them out pretty quickly. I'm going to need to worry about attack speed. Don't have a lot of that. Definitely not super needed with pruners, because pruners do attack pretty quickly, but always attack faster. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, a jelly shield. Definitely taking you. Let's see. So, wave 10, guaranteed purple. What do I want? In this case, I would probably want some health. But damage is nice too. Alright, take the trees, take the range. I don't need the crit or the dodge. I will take the lure. Ooh, definitely gonna take the fish hook. Take a little bit more speed. I do have a ton of luck. Ooh, let's lock in that bonk dog. Ooh, and we're gonna lock in that explosion damage. Actually, I'm gonna take the explosion damage outright. Lock in and see if we can't curse this bonk dog. Alright, these guys, yeah, well, and that's why, I guess you can see right there is why I want my burning time to increase and not necessarily decrease. Because, these guys don't stay on fire very long, and I need them to. Alright, there's my first loot alien, so I've got you. Don't have the whistle to get notified. Just gonna have to keep my eye out for the second one. Oh, he's gonna be one of these little late bloomers, isn't he? Or late spawners, I should say. Or maybe he already spawned. I just missed it. Yeah, maybe I did get it. Get the second one. Not doing that. That does nothing. Decomposing flesh. I'm not doing life steal. I guess we'll take some attack speed. Okay, bonk dog did curse. Very happy there. Take the HP because I do need that. Oh, there we go. Lemonade is good. Lock in the acid. We'll lock in the pruner. And, yeah, we'll go to wave 9. Should be a fairly easy wave with the cursed bonk dog. If I could find a salamander, or I'm sorry, a blaze mander, that would be really good. Let's see. So blaze mander, flamethrower I would take. If I could get one flamethrower, that would be awesome as well. Just set everything on fire. I'd probably get rid of a few pruners to actually have an actual melee weapon. But no, we're doing pretty good. Having those two snakes spread the fire is also doing really well as well. Alright, that lemonade came in clutch as well. Ah, got another. You know what? Let's ban it. I don't want you anymore. Peaceful bee. Why not? We'll take that. Let's see. Nothing there. I guess I'll take the HP. Take more range. Ooh, a cursed pruner, so we'll take you. We'll take the lumberjack shirt, we'll take the alien worm, we'll take the acid, take the ritual, we'll take another lemonade, we'll take the ice cube, because the ice, again, we are setting enemies on fire, so the ice cube will help. Ooh, there's jerky. Let's lock that jerky in. Lock the energy bracelet in, because that has some elemental damage. I guess we could try to lock in the blindfold now that I have some... No. Take it free. We'll take a jelly, and then let's lock in that salt water. See what we can get. So the good news is the cursed pruner's doing a lot of good damage. Again, if I find a blaze man, just set all of my enemies on fire, not even have to worry about it. How are we doing okay? I think having that having another bonk dog or a rat would be nice to really clear things up. But I mean, so far it's not going too bad. We have enough fruit on the ground that I am healing through everything. No, you know, that's not too bad. We'll definitely take the propeller head. Ooh, a laser turret. We'll take you. Let's see. What kind of damage do I want? Actually, you know what? I'm going to take that 12 HP. Alright, saltwater. Cursed. That's nice. Take the alien tongue. We'll take all of this. Let's see. Lock in another pruner to see if we can curse you. Take the jelly shield. Ooh, lock in the jelly shield. Lock in the pruner. Take the duct tape out right. There's another pruner. Oh, and we got a wave. Oh, we got a wave 11 elite, and it's not an elite you really want to see. Actually, that might not be as bad as I think. Actually, it is pretty bad. Let's go grab some fruits. I'm gonna focus just a little bit. Yeah, not even gonna worry about trying to kill the elite. We're gonna survive. That's all I want, is just survival. If I kill the elite, great. If not, I'm fine with that. Oh, I might... Definitely not in a great spot. Yep, didn't think I was in a good spot. That's unfortunate. Not a bad first run with the chef. We could try to focus on something else, but let me think about this for a second. What should I do? We could go... no, this would require me to get a lot of health. Wand is elemental damage. The Cacti Club might not be a bad try. Let's try the Cacti Club. Maybe I can do a mix of... If I do the Cacti Club and try to focus on finding the scared sausages, I might have a better time. Again, if I can find a Blazemander, that will be the ultimate chance. Alright. Wave 1 down. See if we can't get a little bit of harvesting going. Alright. There's another Cacti Club. There's another scared sausage. We'll lock you in. There's lemonade. Alright, let's go to wave 2. So now that scared sausage will give me a 50% chance to light enemies on fire. If I can get that up to 100, that would be perfect. And then basically the idea is that my club, the melee piece will be the main damage, but the spines will actually set enemies on fire. And it'll be a good way to really take care of that. Take some health. Alright, take you, lock in that claw tree. And there's another Cacti Club, and there's a bag. We'll lock that bag in as well. So how are we doing? Doing okay. Not great, but okay. Enough. I will need attack speed. Attack speed and a ton more block. Might also, if this run fails, I might try to chop it next. I haven't really done a chopper run before, and it might be fun to do. We'll take some armor. Let's do some luck. Oh, there's attack speed. All right, cacti club. We'll take the claw tree. See if we can't get a little. Ooh, there's a blue cacti club. Definitely taking you, and let's go. Let's. Do I want to try to work the pruner in? I probably should, just to have one pruner. I think I'll be fine. If I get enough luck, I should be fine. Alright, that was okay. Wave 4 is not great. We do have a guaranteed blue here. Let's see if we can find... well, I guess I'll take the damage. I'll take the blue cacti club. The spicy sauce will be huge. That's an extra explosion. Take the bag. We'll take the penguin. Let's go to wave 5. Good news is we are doing a ton of damage, and the spines on the cacti club are definitely setting more enemies on fire, which is definitely helping out. We just need to get our luck up, and find those other 2 scared sausages. There's a tree. Sorry, I had to fix one thing. Just realized 2 hours in, my game audio was too high. Alright, more attack speed, melee damage. Let's see. I'm going to take the cacti club. I'm going to take the banner for the attack speed. We'll leave the spicy sauce. Another cacti club. I don't have any engineering, but that might be good just because that will add some stuff. We will take the weird food, because we are going to be doing some consumables, so that'll be nice. Alright, we do got a gobbler, so we get the gobbler to feed a little bit. No, he's probably going to perish. Yep, perish before he can feed. I saw another tree. Unfortunately, it didn't. And... Curse. Do I want to try to go for the curse? Nah, we'll leave the curse alone for now. Don't need curse just yet. We'll take the blood leech. More attack speed. Alright, cacti club. We'll take the nail. We'll take the spicy sauce. Leave the weird food in. There's another banner. I'm losing knockback, but I'm fine with that. We'll take the clockwork wasp. That will help. If I do get some gardens or something. Theoretically, I can let the egg spawn. I do a ton of damage, even without the enemies being set on fire. But with the enemies on fire, I do even more. This is kind of why I wanted to try out the Cacti Club, is these spines are setting all these enemies on fire and making things a little bit easier to clear. Now, if I can get some lifesteal would be good here too, especially with the spines coming out of the earth. Actually, I keep calling them spines, they're just projectiles. But that is definitely helping keep me healed. Alright, clockwork. Ooh, let's take another one. Let's see. Take some more luck. Alright, we'll take everything. I don't think the small magazine is going to be a good fit. We'll take the little frog. We'll take the melee damage. We'll take the duct tape. Let's go to wave 8. Oh, yeah. Beautiful damage. That's a lot of damage. Attack speed is paying off pretty good. See how we do with the armored guys. Not bad, not great, but not bad. doing okay. I think we're okay. Not great, like I said, not great, but not bad. If we get a good couple of sweeps, we will take out a majority of these guys. Tons of materials, and hopefully mine. Like I said, I need my. All right. Now we're in a little bit of a precarious situation. All right, we got through it. Got through the wave. Ooh. Now we have another way of healing with crit. Take more damage. The coil is nice, but I have so few knockback that I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. So we'll just take that. Maybe we'll get lucky to see it again. The scarf will be good. Baby squid might be good as well. There's another cacti club. We'll lock you in. I should have taken the cyber ball. I wasn't thinking. I just have not been focusing on luck this run because you do start with a decent amount of luck. That didn't even think to take it. But yeah, cyber ball, baby elephant, great items to take. We are clearing out these enemies pretty quickly, so that's nice. Free item. Good. Oh yeah, I'm seeing some pretty nice numbers. Saw 114, 138. There's another free item. I didn't grab a lure. No, I think you just, every now and again, you just get lucky on this one wave and you get 2 or 3 loot aliens for free. Yeah, Cacti Club is doing really well. Ooh, a wandering bot. Free small magazine. Well, that's 10% attack speed. I'm going to lose a little damage, but I'm definitely going to take that. Even more attack speed. Grab a little armor is nice. All right, Cacti Club. We'll grab the scarf. We'll grab the baby squid. Definitely going to... You know what? Let's do this. We're going to mirror. We're going to double the baby elephant. Going to take the coffee. We'll lock in that clockwork wasp. Ooh, the wisdom will be good. Oh, there's Blazemander. Exactly what I needed. You know what? Lock in that corrupted shard. Do I have the hook? I don't have the hook because that's not this run. So the Blazemander is going to be super helpful for me. Lighting enemies on fire, keeping them lit on fire. Just a great find on the chef. Wave 10, a little bit of a, kind of a, hey, do you have the damage and the clearing power to really keep up? Looks like we do. Again, getting a rat would be nice. Another bonk dog would be nice. Actually, any pet would be nice. Because, yeah, that's a whole lot more damage that any of my pets would be doing. Fortunately, the Blazemander, not so nice because that is elemental damage. But, we got some really nice attack speed going, too. I'm very happy with how this is going so far. I will take some health. And you know what? We'll take some more luck. Alright, taking the Blazemander. Well, actually, let's take Wisdom, then Blazemander, then Corrupted Shard. Clockwork Wasp, we can keep that locked in. Take the Energy Bracelet for the crit. On the Black Belt for the melee damage. Let's go to wave 11. Luckily, we don't have an elite this wave. But we have so much damage with these clubs that I'm not worried about. Well, the clubs and the Blazemander is keeping enemies on fire. So we're definitely in good shape right now. I do need to think about getting more melee damage, though. How are we doing? Healing-wise, we're doing okay. I don't actually know what's healing me right now. I'm going to have to look that up. Think I have a cute monkey? Do I have a cute monkey? I do not have the cute monkey. Something's healing me. Oh, the sauce. No, the spicy sauce. Nah. I'm getting healed. That's all I care about. To be fair, I'm probably dropping fruit. Or the enemies are probably dropping consumables. That's what's healing me. So, that should be good. Alright. level 15, guaranteed purple. Let's try to get... oh, I have 10 HP regen and 2 lifesteal. That's why. More attack speed? No, let's see if I can find melee damage. One more roll. There we go. 16, or 6 melee damage. Alright, taking you guys. We'll lock in that alien worm. Alright, let's see... not a super big fan of this boss. But, I think we'll be fine. This phase is going to be a little hard to do. Actually, I should be able to... ooh, maybe not. I was going to say, I should be able to just kind of, like, run around them and be fine. Man, I'm trying to keep my eye on my health, but it's a little hard. I'm having to... one of the things I do like about Brotato is as you die, or as you lose health, the screens darken to indicate you're almost dead. Unfortunately, that happens as well. Alright, I did say we try the chopper. We're going to try the chopper this run now. We will focus on consumables for healing. But for the most part, we're just going to do a big old chopper run. We're going to chop up some trees. We're going to chop up some enemies. Now I'm going to have to focus on health, too, for this. Because the chopper does scale off of health. There's my... oh, boy. Alright, another chopper. There's another chopper. Can I get one more? Nope. There's one more. And let's go to wave 2. So the good news is, yeah. With 3 choppers, fruit, and consumables now heal for 6. Hopefully we won't be in bad shape. I do need to look to see what are the... I forgot... what do I actually get with... take some more harvesting. So the chopper, you get the blade, which is melee damage and lifesteal. Ooh. Well, that'll make things interesting, having lifesteal as our primary source of healing. Which means, you know, I can take the bat. I will lock in the gentle alien, though. See if we can't... ooh, definitely going to take that rat. If I'm going to be doing a lot of HP, then we're definitely going to want the rat. I'm going to need to start increasing my luck as well. Because I do want to rely on consumables, and I'm going to need a lot of luck for that. Alright. Not a bad run. We'll take a little attack speed. You know what? We'll take some range, too. We'll take all of you... I am going to... you know what? I think it's safe to take the alien worm right now because we do have +6 healing for consumables, so that does reduce it a little bit, but it gives me the HP regen. Alien tongue will be good. Let's go to wave 4. Yeah, I'm just going to try to get as much health as possible because that's going to both help my weapons and my rat. I do got a free... my rat's going to kill the gobbler. But we'll let the rat take out the gobbler, see if we can't get the gobbler to level up just a little bit. Nope, he didn't. But he did consume some, so he does double materials he eats. Ooh, there's a free tree. Nothing, but it's good. Take another alien worm. We shall take some luck here. Alright, there's another chopper. So now we got... what is the difference? I think it's just difference is how it scales off of health. So we'll definitely take all of you. Lock in that alien tongue. Coffee will be good. Jelly will be good. Well, jelly won't be that good. It's only +1 HP. That's why we'll just leave it there. Yeah, damage is a little abysmal. Yeah, damage is pretty abysmal right now. I mean, I got the attack speed now. I just need the damage, but I need to be able to light enemies on fire. That's going to be through consumables and scared sausage. So, pray we get some scared sausage. Not bad. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see if I can't, one more roll. I guess I'll take some range. I don't have speed yet, so let's take the speed. Alright, we'll take these two. Ugly Tooth is not going to be bad. There's more luck. There's another chopper, so let's take that. Let's go to wave 6. Now, we do have an elite on 12, so we don't have to worry about the elite on level 11. Or Horde Wave, for that matter. I do need to find some HP items. Some HP items. That is what's going to kill me. Plus, that'll, like I said, that will increase the damage I do on my choppers. We got some decent damage going, but could be more. But we do got some decent power. I'm not too bad. It's not too bad. Take more luck. I could throw in, well, we'll take the med turn. I'm not going to throw in the circular blade. I think we're going to be fine. I'm definitely going to take that loot worm, because now I don't have to worry about trees. Take the little frog for the pickup range. Let's go to wave 7. And, yeah, we're definitely going to kill the eggs. Not going to let them hatch. I mean, I might be able to do it, but I'm not even gonna take the chance. Ooh, I'm not gonna get you, am I? Nope, I did not. So let's see. How are we? That was not great. Luckily, I have pretty good healing, but it's not in a position I would consider great. Yeah. How am I gonna build this so that it's great? I just need to get HP. I think that's just all it is I need HP. Ooh, I definitely will take the hunting trophy. I mean, I have no crit, but who knows? There's attack speed. There's some crit, so we'll take you. Take everything here, because range will be good. There's some crit. There's another rat. There's a missile. Another chopper. Alright. Let's go to wave 8. Alright, so we do have the big guys, but I think I should be able to take them out pretty quickly. Oh, yeah. Need more scared sausages, though. That's kind of what's irking me right now, is that I don't have the scared sausages to be able to set enemies on fire. Because when enemies are set on fire, I do a good... Oh, gosh. I need help. I need a lot of help. Not going to take any more alien worms. I can't reduce the potential or the potency of my... Can't reduce the potency of my consumable healing. Holy crap. That was a lot of damage. Eye surgery, no, because I want the burning to last. What do I want? I need health. I just passed it, I know. Actually, that speed will be good. Take everything I locked in. I should be fine this wave. Mostly fine, I should say. I have enough range and attack speed where these guys should be good. And I'm getting a little bit of crit now, so hunting trophy should start to proc a little bit. As will the... Yeah, hunting trophy will just give me some extra materials, which I really need. I need to be able to buy more stuff. Let's see. 3 items. Ooh, 2 free items. That's nice. And of course, more luck. Since I'm not using anything, I'm not using the pruners. The more luck I can get, the better. Ooh, or if I could get the... or not, was it picnic basket that drops consumables, that would be good. I need HP, though. I really need HP. Hopefully I'll get something. Harvesting for an armor. Sure. Handcuffs? No, not right now. Oh yes, absolutely taking the plastic explosives. That will affect how big my my things explode for. Again, looking for a... God damn, I'm not getting the HP that I want. Guess I'll take more attack speed. Alright, there's my HP. Take everything here. Ooh, a baby gecko will be nice. Head injury for some damage. Another baby gecko. Range. There's defective steroids. There's health. Take another chopper. We'll lock in the snail because having that enemy speed down will be good. Ooh, improved tools. I don't have any turrets. Oh, I do have a med turret, so that will affect my med turret. Dangerous bunny will be good, and let's go to wave 10. So, okay, now we're starting to get some items. We're really starting to get some good items now. I definitely don't need any more range. Our choppers are sweeping pretty good. Damage, could always use more. And again, I just need scared sausage. I need to be able to set enemies on fire. Without being able to set enemies on fire, I'm not going to have a good time. If I could find a flamethrower, that'd be nice. Flamethrower or Blazemander? Maybe a fireball? Need armor, too. I mean, I'm healing for a lot, but they're starting to hit for more than I can heal. That's 10% attack speed. I'll take it. There we go. There's HP, finally. Alright, take everything I locked in. I'm not taking the triangle with power. There's HP. There's some crit. Another rat, gentle alien, and a chopper. Let's go to wave 11. This is going to be interesting. Not as interesting as I thought it would be. You guys are going down pretty quickly. So, keeping the floor clear. Which is definitely what is needed. You out their way. I do not want you surviving. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. I'm beelining for the guys that shoot because those guys are just annoying. I do not want them, you know, cluttering up my ability to run around. Because they do have a tendency to shoot to where you're running and not where you are. I don't know how they calculate that, but they do. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just have that bad luck. Let's see. Engineering and knockback. I'm not... Well, actually, engineering might be good. I'll recycle the gambler's token. Take some more damage. Alright, we'll take all of this. Take another bag. Do I want the Thunderblade? No, I kind of want to keep my choppers. We will take the missile. I'll lock in the power generator. Pocket Factory might be nice. Nail might be nice as well. Pocket Factory mainly because that'll create turrets which can light enemies on fire. How are we doing here? Definitely don't want the eggs to spawn, so we'll... Ooh, yes. I took massive damage right away. Try to stay back. Don't have a lot of speed to stay away. Yeah, I don't. I have to do some run-bys of him. Alright. He's not shooting anymore, so... He is making... Sorry, I am trying to focus just a little bit because I would like to get that item. But, okay, there we go. We got him. We got him. Now we can just focus on, just hopefully not dying. And maybe hopefully getting the loot alien? Alright, free items. Love me some free items. Alright, Peacock. Wave 13. Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, the mammoth is huge. We're definitely taking the mammoth. I have no desire to take the coral. Taking some HP. Alright, let's take... So this will make me even, but I should be able to get some speed. So let's take everything here. In fact, I'll take the pencil too. I'm not going to touch the bait. I will take the... Yeah, we'll take the piggy bank, and we'll take the health. Do the free reroll. Lock in that fruit basket. Because this is going to be huge. And then let's start seeing if we can't save up with the pig. Hopefully we can. This should be a pretty easy way for me. Ooh, my rats are starting to do some decent damage. As long as I focus on the shooters, or the guys who shoot at me, and the tentacles, we should be good. But then again, my rats will also home in on those guys, which will be pretty good. Ooh, wow, that did not feel good. Okay, we're definitely going to run around. Where's my turret? There we go. Let's heal up a little bit more. Yeah, the big armored chargers really hit for a ton. So definitely gonna just try to stay away from them as much as possible. There we go. Okay, we're good. Ooh, another alien tongue. I'll take that. Don't have any alien. There we go. There's more speed. Lifesteal? No. Ooh, 16 damage. 16 damage or 6 melee? We'll take the 6 melee. Alright, taking the fruit basket. The crown at this point I don't think is going to help me, so we're going to leave it alone. I will take that whetstone. There's damage. Ooh, a purple chopper. Take you. Take the coupon. I'm going to lock in the weird food. I totally forgot we had the pig. I always forget that. I really need to remember. I need a mod that just like... I know there's one out there that's like, hey, you got the pig, stop spending. I call it the pig, it's the piggy bank. I call it the pig because it's a pig. Ooh, something did a lot of damage, so looking into armor. Definitely going to be looking into armor now. Good news is their damage is good. Just not able to survive very much. Focus on you guys down, because I do not like these wizards. I hate the wizards just as much as I hate the guys who actually direct their shots towards me. Bait. I'm actually not going to take the bait. I will take some health. Take the weird food. We'll take the broken mouth. We'll take the whistle. Lock in... Actually, I'm going to take the fish hook. I will lock in the goblet, and I will lock in the plastic explosives. See if we can't curse him. We do got this guy. Not super bad, but he's a little worrying. Oh, yeah. No, I'm dead in one hit. See if I can find some food. Get out of the way. Trying to find more fruit so I can heal. So hopefully I can... that was such a good run. Well, it looks like we are not going to be able to beat Crash Zone tonight because I do not have time for another run. Plus, it was kind of an off night for me anyways, so I wasn't having too much luck with the runs. So I think this would be a good time to end it for me so that I can go get some rest. And you guys need to go get some rest because you guys are going to need to come back here tomorrow to cheer me on to finish the chef. Once we finish the chef, we will be done and we will move on to the abyss. And then we will start all of this over again. We're doing the entire, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 3 is 8, 48 plus 15 is 60 some odd characters. I can't even count. But we're going to, if we beat the chef tomorrow, we will immediately start all our work down of the other 60 characters that we have to do. So, fortunately, but I am going to end it there for tonight. I do appreciate you guys stopping by. Daybreak, Cosmic. It's good seeing you guys as always. And I hope you guys have a good evening. It's evening. It's nighttime here. And I will see you later. Bye.